So exclusive to the channel today, we will be covering, with permission, the continued attack by Twitter on Johnny Depp, the suspension of his voice, his biggest advocate, Adam Waldman. That was just the beginning. They've upheld that suspension, but beyond that, too, they continue to dish Johnny Depp. They continue to act like he's not welcome on the platform. Imagine that. The person that was the fastest to 1 million subscribers on Instagram, he's not allowed on Twitter, not unless you beg and beg repeatedly. Yeah, we're going to talk about that today. Now, we're covering this stuff, too. Like I said, we're covering this with permission. These are the email exchanges between Adam Waldman and Twitter, and this stuff, it is beyond egregious. I'm going to ask you, too. I'm going to ask you to share this stuff far and wide, not only because this information needs to get out there, but to also because this stuff, it is crazy. Beyond that, make sure that you feed that algorithm. It needs comments and likes, and please sub to the channel. And if you are sub to the channel, make sure you're still sub to the channel, and thank you. I mean, this stuff, oh, it is so crazy. So the first email exchange here, this is Dear Redacted. My name is Adam Waldman, and I'm an American lawyer. My colleagues, Redacted and Redacted, have contacted you about 2 matters. So we're dealing with 2 things here. Keep that in mind throughout this, which they have said they have not received a response from you about. So I thought I would follow up directly. First, my client, Johnny Depp, 10.2 million followers on Instagram, has instructed me to open a verified Twitter account in his name so he can begin tweeting. Second, my account has been targeted by trolls and suspended by Twitter with no reason given. And there can be no reason. I know the rules of Twitter, and I've carefully followed them. My tweets routinely receive 200 to 550,000 views, and that's right, by the way. All of that there, the numbers, they check out all of it. I respectfully request that my account be reinstated, and I would also like to be verified, which, as I understand it, makes this less likely to occur in the future. May we discuss? Thank you and kind regards, Adam. Now, here's a second email. Dear Redacted, I understand that moments after I sent you my inquiry below, you responded to Redacted about my client, Johnny Depp's requested Twitter account, but not a word about mine. Mr. Depp has instructed me to talk about his account with someone at Twitter this week. If that someone is not you, could you please direct me to someone else? I would like a response about my suspended Twitter account, please. No email has been sent to me explaining why, despite repeated promises, no notice was given, no reason was provided. Perhaps my suspension was a mistake that Twitter intends to remedy. Perhaps it's something else, and I will need to take other action. Yeah, you should do that, by the way, for sure. I would like to know which. Thank you, Adam Waldman. Again, polite there. No answer whatsoever. And you have the diss on Johnny Depp that's going to continue into part 3. 3. Dear Redacted, this is my third message to you regarding, number 1, setting up a verified Twitter account for my client, Johnny Depp, as he has instructed me. And number 2, unsuspending my Twitter account, which was shut down without any of Twitter's procedures and process, including notice, expression of basis, and what to do. When does my suspension end? Does something need to be filed to end it? Why was I singled out and treated differently with regarding notice than any other suspended account? In the meantime, my voice is silenced. I would be grateful if you or someone at Twitter would contact me today about these 2 matters. Johnny Depp has accrued 10.2 million followers on Instagram with a mere handful of posts and was the fastest to 1 million followers in the history of Instagram. He is one of the highest grossing actors in Hollywood history. I find it concerning that no one responds to me. Thank you, Adam. That's messed up, by the way. Johnny Depp is being told to beg for his place on Twitter. Want to get verified? Want them to want you there? Yeah, beg and we might let it happen. I mean, that is beyond absurd. So here is our first Twitter reply. Hello, Adam. Hello, all. Confirming receipt of your correspondence and have asked the relevant team to look into your case. We'll be back in touch after the weekend with an update. That, by the way, is a form letter reply. That's not talking to a human. That's just basically typed out already. Then, Blank was in touch earlier yesterday about launching the @JohnnyDepp handle, in reply to which we suggested we get together to talk through the onboarding and launch strategy. We're awaiting a time that suits everybody, so do let us know if you'd like to be involved. Thanks, Redacted. Now you'll notice it's taken that much pressure for them to actually respond to requests to get Johnny Depp on board, and you know what? They're absolutely ignoring Adam Waldman. You can tell how this is going to go for Adam Waldman right off the bat. And again, I believe that this is an attack on Johnny Depp. So here's Adam Waldman following up with the response. Dear Redacted, following up on both unsuspending my Twitter account and setting up Johnny Depp's, is there a time we may schedule to discuss? I noticed Twitter has received a large outpouring of complaints from the public about the suspension of my account. Many of these Twitter users are domestic abuse survivors, men and women, who have also been attacked online and been the subjects of targeted complaints to silence them. I know, I've done videos of myself being attacked, so that is absolutely happening. I suspect this is what happened to me. Oh yeah, you better believe it. I am eager to hear and resolve whatever the issue is with my account and to launch Mr. Depp's. Thank you, Adam. Now, this message gives you an idea of how long this has been going on. And remember, they're practically being told to beg for Johnny Depp to be able to get on Twitter. I mean, that's absolutely absurd. Dear Redacted, it is now the 8th day that my Twitter account has been suspended for no reason. No reason was provided, despite repeated promises to do so. And there can be no reason. I did not violate Twitter policies in any respect. I post only public, non-confidential legal documents, news articles, and occasionally cultural references like song lyrics to show the truth of public matter. I express no personal opinion outside the four corners of those public documents. He's allowed to express whatever, though, but again, not breaking any rules. Respectfully, I request that my Twitter account be restored and that my Twitter communicate to me about what happened. This is my 5th note to that end. That's crazy, too. You know, again, 5 notes in. He's not getting a response. What the rest of us going to do when they come for us? Also, in my experience as a lawyer representing high-profile people, it is unusual that no one from Twitter has gotten back to me about opening up Johnny Depp's Twitter handle. He was the fastest in Instagram history to 1 million followers, now sitting at 10.2 million when he launched on that platform. May we have a discussion about that too? Thank you. Sincerely, Adam Waldman. Now, this is the last email in the exchange, and ooh, this thing makes me angry. It sets my teeth on edge. What you have with Adam Waldman here, you have, oh, you're permabanned. No, we didn't mean to permaban you. By the way, you should have gotten a review, but you're not going to get a review. Hey, you didn't get a review. It's not successful. You're permabanned. That's insane. And they have Johnny Depp begging. They want him to beg for a place on Twitter. That is so insane. They still haven't given him anything, by the way. We don't know how that's going to turn out, but I'll try to follow up with that too. But, dear Adam Waldman, so I'm going to cover this part first. The relevant team has now looked into your account and can tell you that your account was suspended due to multiple violations of our private information policy. More information on that policy can be found here. So they're saying that he's posting private information. These are public documents. They told me that my bank information was allowed there because, hey, you know, reasons, my children's faces and their names. Threats were allowed, but he's going to get suspended because of court documents. Not only that, but listen to this next part here. As you do not have an email address linked to your account, you would not have been notified of these violations by email. Instead, you would have received a prompt giving you a reason for the tweet being bounced and requesting that you delete the tweet before being able to access your account again. So this is telling you, hey, you would have been asked to remove this stuff. And well, if you would have, then you could have gotten on. You should have also received a prompt upon the subsequent suspension, which would have given you information on how to appeal. So he should have been able to appeal to. Never got any of that, but then they tell you that doesn't matter. There is no appeal recorded, but I've asked the team to review in light of our correspondence. This has not been successful. Oh man, I hope he sues you. By the way, we have seen recent Twitch developments. Those folks, they didn't follow TOS to the letters, and you know what? They ended up having to pay out, and to pay out big times. So yeah, I hope he sues. Welcome to the party, pal. Then you get this part. This part, again, it is offensive and beyond. The Johnny Depp handle is reserved for use, and per previous correspondence, we would always recommend running quickly through the onboard launch strategy through a high-profile partner beforehand. Blank is on PST, I'm on BST, so times that would suit both would work best for us. So it sounds like he's going to be okayed after begging for over a week for something. Again, biggest person ever. You want to tell me that this man and anything attached to it isn't shadow banned? I've been covering how people are allowed to be harassed, how you're having response bans and on. This stuff, it is being secretly blacklisted, in my opinion. Those are my words. I feel like knowing that believe all hashtags, all of that nonsense, it started on Twitter. They have something tied behind the scenes. What's more, if you look at Jack Dorsey and his communications with a certain Rocket Man, yeah, that's another thing for another day. But anyway, thanks redacted. So it's exclusive coverage here. Like I say, thank you to the source on it. Again, all of this stuff is shared with permission, but you let me know what you think about this. Please share this everywhere, too. If you go and you cover this as well, please make sure that people lead back to it, because again, I want to show that we don't need the mainstream media. We can go out, we can build something, and we can show in no uncertain terms that we can make something big. I need your help with that, too. If we can bypass that, more of this information will come this way. That way it comes to us without a filter. I will show you exactly what's there. But yeah, comment, like, feed that stuff. And if you want to help out the channel, there are links in the description. I'll cover more of this in live stream too. But anyway, leave comments, all of that. And yeah, I'm going to end here. Thank you, folks, sincerely. And raise a lot of noise, because this stuff, it is wrong. Adam Waldman shouldn't be suspended. Johnny Depp, he shouldn't have to beg for his dinner from freaking Twitter. But yeah, anyway, thank you.